everyone, this is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm kind of doing a date night look. I'm actually going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe, as well as Bling Bloss, Bling Boss from The Vault by Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. So I'm not going to do like a full out crazy eye look today. It's going to look really cool though, and it is going to match my kimono here. So it's like this kind of like burgundy, I guess, is a really good color. I want to call it purple, but it's not like a royal purple, which is one of my favorite colors. But I think this will go really, really good with my skin tone today and my hair color, and it's just going to look really cute. So we're going to start by priming. I am going to double prime today, so I'm going to use my Benefit Porefessional primer to fill in my pores. And then we will be using a moisturizing primer, just because if you guys have been watching, you know I've been having problems trying to keep my face moisturized. I think I honestly used like a hydrating serum today. I used my Elizabeth Arden sample oil, and I've just been going like all out, like night creams. And it's not even like I haven't been drinking a lot of water, because I drink about 3-4 liters a day. So that is not the reason. It's probably just the weather. It's really dry here in Alberta. Crazy dry. Okay, I'm using my Tarte Base Tape Primer for the moisturizing ingredient. That was an attempt to put away the product. Didn't quite work out for me. This stuff feels really nice. Oops, and my earring just fell out. Wow. Talk about having problems. So, date night tonight. It is date night because Chad is off work for the weekend. He actually gets a long weekend. He gets Monday off, but then Monday night he has to stay up all night so he can work night shift Tuesday night, so he can sleep during the day Tuesday. So, we are going to my best friend's house. And the boys are going to have a poker night, and me and my friend are just going to hang out. So that will be fun, and it's a nice change because we usually just go to karaoke, and karaoke hasn't really been doing it for us the last couple of months. So probably is the place we go to. Number one, they don't serve good beer. And yeah, haven't really been having the greatest time. So either it's time for a new place or just new things to do. So there is that. So I am going to use my brush. The one that I have been loving is my F80 Kabuki by Sigma. I'm going to do, I'm actually going to mix two foundations. So it's by the same company, it's Tarte. The first one is, of course, my face tape, because I'm in love with this stuff. The next one is my Foundcealer. The face tape is the shade 35G mold, can't talk today, medium golden, and the Foundcealer is in the shade 42 tan neutral. I should check to see if they make a tan golden. I'm just going to put the shades on the back of my hand. So I'm going to do one pump of the Foundcealer. And I'm actually going to do 2 pumps of the Shape Tape. Did I say Shape Tape? I meant face tape. And I'm just going to mix them on my hand. And I put the product on the brush, and I'm just going to blend it all over my face. And when this is all done, we will move on to concealer. The concealer I'll be using today is my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is the shade Light Medium Sand. So I don't want to go too dramatic today on the under eye. I just want to cover up the dark circles. And I do find that if I use my Shape Tape concealer, it goes a lot better with any of my Shape Tape foundations, my face tape, or the Foundcealer, believe it or not. Okay, So we're just going to blend this out with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and it'll be right. This took no time at all to blend out, and I am going to go in right away just to set the under eye with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, and I'm going to go straight into this yellow shade, the medium highlight, only because I find that the pink one is too light, and that is not the look I'm going for today. I don't need a very, very light under eye. Just something that's going to make that concealer matte and set it. And I really like this stuff. And I really want to open my new Tarte Park Ave Princess now too, because I kind of want to compare the lighter shades. And I don't have that in my broken palette. Okay, so that is done. And I am going to set the rest of the face using my Hourglass powder just because I feel like it's a little bit lighter. So we're just going to open it because I have already shaken it up and tipped it. Oh, and I guess I didn't do it very well because there's like no product in there. We will do it again. And I guess, honestly, what did I say, 3 pumps of foundation? That was too much because my forehead is all creasing up on me. So yeah, 2 pumps seems like it's a perfect amount. So I'm just going to kind of dab that out with my sponge here. Go right in with my F20 and just kind of set my forehead right away. And I really like this powder because it's so light and airy and very finely milled. It's more finely milled than any of the other powders I have, any of them. Even the Jeffree Star, everything. And the only reason I say that is because it goes on like a second skin. Like you can't even tell I have powder on. And you also hardly need any at all. I don't even know, honestly, if I would bake with this because it's meant to be a light cover, not a baking powder, so I probably wouldn't do that. Okay, so I'm not exactly happy with the way my foundation went on today. Maybe it was because I mixed the two, I don't know. It feels like my forehead looks a little scaly. So maybe don't mix those two. I always like to try out products by mixing them to see how well they work with the other products. And yeah, that one didn't do so well. So just be aware of that if you try it. But I'm going to bronze the heck out of my skin. So I will go in with my bronzer. So I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs before I go in with my contour palette. So let's do that. Here is the bronzer. And now keep in mind, this is a very light bronze. So for me, it won't really do me a whole lot of justice. But for someone with fairly light skin, ugh, cinnamon. Yeah, I smell no coconut whatsoever. That smells like cinnamon to me. It's so funny how we all get like different scents because I'm sure that someone else smelling that they'd say it smells like coconut, but yeah, I just get cinnamon. Okay, so I'm just going to continue bronzing my face. I'm just using my F30 powder brush here, so it's just another large powder brush, but this one I like to keep for my lighting powders and my bronzers when I'm using them. And I think what we're going to do is apply the Morphe setting mist to my face after all of my face products are on because I feel like this needs something a little extra. I feel like that foundation didn't want to apply very nice. And even though, yeah, now my face is looking dry and cakey. It looks kind of gross actually. Maybe after some wear it'll look better. From far away it looks great, but from up close it's really gross. I've never had that do that to me before. Maybe it was the way I applied it, I don't know. Okay, well I'm just going to soak my face in setting spray after I do my contour here. Very, very peculiar. Alright, so I'm using my F40 large angle contour brush. I'm going to go directly in with the deep contour in my Cocoa Contour Palette by Too Faced. And now this contour even looks like it's gone down too far, so I might bake that contour. We'll see here. Alright, that is it for that. And now I'm just going to kind of put my hair back. And I'm going to spray my face. And because of all this makeup that I applied, and it not going on so well, I might do that a couple of times. Just to see if I can get it looking better. And we will go off camera. I am going to go ahead and do my eyebrows while I'm off camera, but I also just want to say I'm going to line my inner water rim with my Morphe Richie pencil, but I also want to have a little bit of this Hard as Candy Stroke of Gorgeous Soft Glide Longwear eyeliner, and this is Shimmer Don't Whine, so it's kind of like a wine color to match my shirt. And I will show you what it looks like when we draw eyebrows and lining my eyes is all done. I used all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills products and the taupe Dip Brow Pomade, except I did use the Morphe Clear Brow Setting Gel, and that's the only thing I used that was different. Okay, so next we are going to blush and highlight before we do the bake on the cheek here. So I'm just going to dip into my Tarte Life of the Party palette. Whoops. And I am going to kind of just take all of these three colors here together on my brush, tap it off, smile a little bit. And when I did put on my Morphe setting mist, it did help with the look of the foundation and the powder. And the reason for that is because I probably just put on too much product. So just beware of that for yourselves if you do that. Like I said before, generally less is more. But I'm going to be out pretty late tonight and I need my makeup to last all day, so it's going to be a heavier makeup look and definitely a lot of setting spray. Okay. Done and done. Next for highlight. So I am going to use my Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette. This is the first volume. And I have both of them, and honestly, people didn't give this one a very good rating, and it's okay. It's not anything to write home about, but I mean, it's not the worst I've used. So I'm just going to put some on my cheekbone here. And on this side as well. On my nose. And if you do get texture, it's just, again, setting spray is your best friend. A little bit on the chin. Blend that out a bit more. And voila, all done. Okay, so I'm just going to go into bake. So I'm just going to use my sponge because it's like the easiest method. Right now, I'm going to dip it in my Jeffree Star Magic Star powder, and this is just beige. So normally, you guys know I don't really do this, but I just feel like I got extra powder down below where I didn't want it. That looks so funny. Okay. And it already feels kind of dry on my face just because I already have so much makeup on. So I probably won't let this set for very long. In fact, let's just kind of sweep it away right now. I'm just going to use my F06 powder sweep. Good. Okay, so next I'm just going to recap my powder here. And I kind of feel like I don't even want to put anything on the upper eyelid. I was going to do a little bit of a contour, but I feel like if I just do lashes, I think that would be nice. A sparkly shadow might be nice. But all I really wanted to do on the eye was actually go in with the shade Rockstar from this Bling. Is it, let's see what this shade, Bling Boss. Yeah. So this color here, so it matches my shirt perfectly. Let's use a pencil brush. So I'm just going to go in with my dark one so it doesn't stain my brush. Yeah, I don't want to bring that too far down because that's really dark. I could totally blend that out with another color though. I just don't know which color because they're all pretty dark in this palette. Use my E45 small tapered blending and just not even put more product on this brush, but just kind of blend that down a bit so it's not this like really harsh line right underneath my eye. And we just kind of blended it out so you can see there. So actually let's go in with an E40. And I'm going to put this Hush Hush in my crease on the upper lid. I don't even think I've used this color. My goodness. Let's go into the actual palette. Like I said, we weren't going to, but we are. I'm actually going to go into this shade here. I'm not sure if that's better or not. But I just want to counteract some of that purple color and just make it more neutral. So I am dipping into this more orangey yellow shade here, just because it does counteract the purple nicely. And now you can see going from purple, it went from purple to more of a neutral color. So I'm going to just go in with my powder sweep because now I've just got this color all over. I don't want that all over. Just kind of wipe it away a little bit. And let's see. Let's go in with a very neutral color. I'm just going to dab my finger into this color here and just put a little bit on the top of the lid here. Like so. Brighten things up a bit. And then we will add a little bit of the first color to the inner corner. And then to the brow bone. And I think we're done the eye look because I don't want to have a color. And I think that purple on the bottom looks so pretty. I don't think I've ever blended out something that nice before on the bottom lid. I really like that. And it blended well with the liner I used. So that's cool. All right. Done and done. So I'm going to spray my face again because it just feels so cakey. And I'm going to spray with the same setting spray, just the Morphe. And we're going to, I'm not going to do any line. I was going to, but because this is so heavy, I don't want to make the upper lid look heavy because then my eye is just going to look a lot smaller. So I'm going to spray my face. I'm going to put on my Tarte Man Eater mascara and some lashes, and we'll be back and put gloss on, and then that'll be the end. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so I did use my Morphe Premium Lashes in Eye Traction, so they are on, and eyes look good. And I'm just going to use my Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Polish in the shade Rebecca, because it is very light and very neutral, and yeah. And you guys, that is the completed look. So, um, this is kind of like, I mean, except for the eyelashes, they are crazy, which is so funny because this is not a very crazy makeup look. But I really, 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 really like how I'm wearing eyeliner on the top and bottom waterlines. And I just like how that wine liner blended in with the shadow. Like, I love that color of shadow. And I think I wouldn't mind trying it for a look on the top lid one of these days. But I really do want to experiment more with all of the Jaclyn Hill shadow palettes that I have. So I think that'll be cool. And anyway, so that is it for today. And let me know what you guys think about this. And have you checked out the Morphe store yet? If you're here from Edmonton or Red Deer, have you guys checked that out? You should. They probably have more products in stock now, and still planning on going back. I just don't know when. So that is still up in the air. But until next time, you guys, have a wonderful date night, and we will see you again very soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.